Coming straight out of Palm Springs. Time to get back on the road. Chandler snores. I never knew that about Chandler. How do you feel?
Did I snore like at a scale of 1 to 10? About was it last night?
4.
Really?
All I know, there was a couple times I wanted to smother him in his sleep and tell people he suffocated.
You just gotta throw a pillow.
Behind you. Did you hear me say Chandler a couple times?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, I did
And
say
then I rolled
Chandler.
over, right?
I threw the phone at you once.
Did you actually?
No, I did not. I don't know if you rolled over.
It's actually smart.
You
The
stopped.
phone has a cord, so you just boomerang right
Just
back to you.
boom, right back in my hand. All right, we're getting on the road. I have some meals. Well, I have random things in there. I have some meals. Like, what is this? What is this, like, curtain over a closet? It's weird. Meals in here, Icon meals. Thank you guys for making my on the road a lot easier. It's gonna be a great day though. Yeah, Palm Springs, here we come. Actually, Phoenix, here we come. Here we go, starting off our day right. No, Denny's is not paying me for this. Yes, I would have rather gone to IHOP, but the closest IHOP was 9 miles in the other direction. So here we are, starting our Chandler. That's awesome. You eat free. Actually, no, you don't. It's before 4 p.m.
If there's kids here, I can't be within 100 yards.
That's my joke. You just said my joke and you put it on my YouTube channel. Cool glasses, bro. You look like a pedophile. Staying on that prep life, we have egg whites, we have 1 whole egg, turkey bacon, and we have oats. Probably a half cup oats cooked. Chandler, what do you have there?
Santa Fe skillet. It's got like chorizo, potatoes, mushrooms, onions, egg whites, avocado.
I hate him. I hate him at the word chorizo, because I love chorizo. So we're gonna smash this and get on the road. I just came in and pretty much told them what I want. So when you come to a restaurant, you guys are spending the money. They can do most things for you. So I just sat down and I said, listen, I want 5 egg whites. I didn't say listen, because that's rude. So can I please have 5 egg whites? Can I have a whole egg? Can I have turkey bacon and oat milk? And boom, it happened. Chandler, he was like, I can't even tell you what he said. He just pointed and grunted to that one on the thing. Chandler doesn't do that well in the morning. We did it. We made it to my new house with this little one.
Hi.
Chandler's over there working, so Chandler and I, well, we don't have a home. My stuff's currently somewhere in a semi. I have a car full of stuff and a heart full of dreams. Thanks for laughing, Annette. Honestly, Annette's like, Annette's my hype man. Like, Annette's like, instead of like, yeah, before I come out on stage, she just laughs at my jokes. That's why we keep her around. We love Annette. But I want to show you this real quick. So, my baby girl, she made me this. This is Chipotle. This is a healthier version of Chipotle at home. In here, I have rice, chicken, spinach, an awesome dressing.
Lettuce.
Yeah, not spinach, shredded lettuce. And then what we do is we take these. So in here, we have 40 grams protein, or I had 40 grams protein, 40 grams carbs, and like 2.5 grams fat. Pretty much 0 fat, just the fat in the chicken. And then like Chipotle, if you guys ever eat Chipotle, you buy the tortilla chips and you dip them in your Chipotle bowls. These are coconut flour tortilla chips.
Gluten-free, paleo-friendly, vegan. They're amazing.
Gluten-free, paleo, and paleo-friendly.
Grain-free and grain-free.
So CrossFitters, you guys can even eat those.
Sea salt and vinegar. They have like a Chipotle one and a pink Himalayan sea salt one.
That is healthier Chipotle.
guys
In
need
our
Whole
new
Foods.
home, it's gonna be exciting. The next 6 months are gonna be insane, y'all. I'm telling you right now. 6 months from now, you guys are gonna be like, Steve, you told me you were moving for big things. I had no idea that they were this big.
It's true. He's doing big things.
And also, I'm pretty lucky because I get to kiss that face whenever I want now.
Yay!
Aww, Steve, you're so sweet. Type that in the keyboard box. Steve, you're so sweet. Most of you guys will be like, ew, I'm unsubscribing because they're sappy.
No way.
Actually, a lot of people liked you in that video.
I know. Thanks, guys.
You guys say inappropriate things about her, I will find you.
No.
Chandler, how do you feel about this being your new home?
Well, this isn't my new home. This is your new home.
No, well, this area is your new home. How do you feel about leaving California and coming to Arizona?
I like Arizona a lot more. I feel like Steve and I and the team are just going to kill Arizona, win everything.
What about that boat?
The boat's going to be quiet.
Don't tell him too much.
I can't say anything.
It's so
I've already said too
beautiful.
much.
Oh, you've already said.
He is.
We're stopping
am
at
too.
Dutch Brothers because Dutch Brothers is life. If you guys don't have a Dutch Brothers where you live, I'm sorry. If you don't, actually contact me and I want to open up one there because they're super successful.
They really are.
What are we getting here? White girl drinks?
No, but we're gonna do I'm gonna do an iced coffee. I actually used to be really obsessed with their white coffee here, but I don't like it anymore. And look, me and Babe have a free drink. We got this together because we combined a card.
Why does it gotta be white coffee? Why can't it just be coffee? Why do we have to distinguish
Oh
black
my
coffee versus white
gosh.
coffee? So, got to AZ. Doing business doesn't stop, the phone doesn't stop. Trying to get in a workout today and the head's just not in it. Like, it's just, I'm thinking about constantly, like, you know, what's gonna happen after 2 months, where I'm gonna live, gym stuff, business stuff that I'm excited about. It's one of those days, so much is here and I need to get focused. So we're busting out today's workout, the lean workout. I'm actually I switched up my shoulder day this week. So I'm actually, since I did shoulders earlier, it's leg day. And because I don't have a belt, and this happens a lot when I'm traveling, so I don't know where my belt's at, it's all packed up. I'm not gonna start off with heavy squats. I've been sitting in a car for the last 6 hours. I'm not in my routine, so what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be pre-exhausting everything. So that means leg curls, leg extensions, pre-exhausting, then I'm gonna do my heavy compound movements. That way I don't have as much weight on my back. It's still gonna be heavy for my legs, because again, they're pre-exhausted, but I'm not gonna have that strain on my lower back of 400 pounds versus like 225. A little bit higher reps today also because, again, really working form, working more volume, because dealing with heavier weights when everything's tighter, I have more risk of injury, and I don't have a belt. So that being said, let's pre-exhaust these quads. When I said it's a light day, squats, we're doing 315 here, but we're going slow. So slowing things down on the negative portion is a great way to also make reps and sets tougher without going up in weight. So again, no belt today, so we're having to make things heavier. Heavier is just a relative term. So we're having to make things heavier in different ways. I talked to you guys about those times when I push through and I'm motivated, and I only think it's fitting that I talk to you guys when I don't and I leave the gym because it's just not happening, which was the case tonight at the gym, and it just was not happening. Like, I had 0 in the tank, and rather than just, you know, I was there for like an hour trying to push through, and I just said, you know what, it's not happening tonight. Mentally, physically, it wasn't just mentally, it was physically exhausted. The body's tired, mentally I'm exhausted. The move takes a lot out of you. Getting over strep, so it turns out I did have strep throat. The doctor called me with the culture. I had started to feel better, so she said, it's your choice to take antibiotics or not. And I think antibiotics present another host of problems. So I still think I'm kind of getting over that. And I just said, you know what, tonight, I can tell the difference between when mentally I need to get into it and I jump into it and all of a sudden I push through and it's a great workout. Tonight I was trying to push through and it was like my car was on empty, my tank was on empty. I was going nowhere and it was just grinding. It was like grinding gears. And so I did heavy, you know, I did that set of squats that I showed you guys, and then called it done. Walked for another couple minutes on the treadmill and I got out of there. And those days you can't beat yourself up either. Those days, you're gonna have those days. Mentally, if there's a difference between, it's like the difference between injured and hurt. If you're hurt, you can push through it. If you're injured, it's a totally different story. That's the difference between mentally not wanting to do something when you know you should, and then there's those times that you know you need to back off. So tonight was one of those nights I decided to back off, gonna get a good night's sleep, gonna get a lot of water, wake up tomorrow, and be focused back in on that and really just try to charge the batteries because running on empty right now. But good news is we made it here to Arizona. We're gonna be here until I leave for Columbus, Ohio, and then to Hawaii. So we got some time here.